Nope. Okay. that's Seraphim. Yeah, read some comments. Did I play this on Sungazer Tour? Yeah, I did. For some of the shows, I kind of like mixing the music up for each show. It's quite fun, and kind of seeing what the vibe is, especially like for support tours, which is kind of all I've done, minus one headline in London in May. With support tours, you never know what the crowd's going to be like or the energy, so it's nice to kind of pick the songs that match the energy. So I think when the audience is really attentive, then I play this song. Thank you, Nikki, Sophia, Jack, thank you everyone. Did I la 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 la. Cute that some of you recognise each other, that's so nice. Just intonation, temperament, yeah, it's just intonation, temperament. So I guess like when I say I do microtonal music, what I'm kind of more interested in is kind of more temperaments, I suppose, but kind of temperaments that are based on harmonics and feel kind of natural, but also feel really uncanny. So it feels familiar, but also unfamiliar. You know, like I'm taking regular chords, but I'm just putting these little like shimmers and twists in that kind of just, I don't know, for me they just feel really emotional, and they feel like textural, or like I could touch them, like that sound is so like I don't know, feels like I can touch it in a way that with the real piano, I don't know if I have that in the same way, or a piano that's tuned regularly. So yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you guys, that's so nice. LFO like violin bends halfway through. Yeah, I play a bit of violin, but kind of like a cello. But because I don't sound very good at the violin, I think when you run it through loads of effects, it sounds better. Yeah, and the other thing I'm really interested in, which I guess Robert mentioned with the slides, is sort of like the way that voices can go in opposite directions, or parts can go in opposite directions. So I guess in music you just call it contrary motion, but like things going in opposite directions, and it feels like things are stretching or squeezing, and that's what happens in the In Autumn My Heart Breaks song as well. It's like a lot of stretching in both directions, which I love. Okay, I'm gonna play another one that will be maybe a little bit after Seraphim in terms of when it's coming out. This one also has the same piano tuning, and it is, let's see how loud we want to be, and it's called Water Lily. Okay, yeah, let's go for it. I hope the sound's okay. This is Water Lily. Thank you. So that one's called Water Lily, and that'll be coming later, soon, at some point too. Yeah, and I will play another song on the guitar. This one's more of like a work in progress, but I feel really excited about it, so I'm going to share it. Yeah, and this song is kind of a bit different in that it explores like different things. This song is like a bit more, less about kind of temperament maybe, like less about kind of like little shimmers and like, yeah, it's less about kind of shimmers and more about like the contrary motion thing of like getting higher and lower at the same time. Oh, it's gone dark. Really couldn't go there. Just gonna have to tune this real quick. I'll give it a moment to settle. But yeah, this guitar, I got in Istanbul. People are always asking about it. There's like loads of frets. Yeah, and I got it in Istanbul, and it's kind of designed for Middle Eastern and compositions and makams and certain scales. However, I'm not Turkish and I haven't studied makams, and so the way I kind of tried to approach this guitar was, I did play a few, but I thought I want to find my own kind of way of exploring this tuning. And where I've landed is basically like exploring different kind of yeah, like using these shifts to create kind of micro movements, and especially like my voice going in opposite directions to those. Like, this isn't in the song, but for example, I could sing like I think I might have lost that last one, but yeah. Yeah, it sounds like, I don't know, to me it's really interesting because it's not the shifts that you can hear on the piano, so they feel weird or different, and it's hard to lock them in, but when you do lock them in, it's like, whoa, what the hell's going on? And in this song there's a section where it's and I just find all those shifts really exciting, to be honest, and that's what I enjoy. Is it 24 tet with frets missing? No, I don't think it, I mean, maybe, like a lot of them are quarter tonal. So you could think about it that way, but I guess the way it's been designed is to just actually have all the extra notes that you need for makams and yeah, certain scales in music that is non-Western. Anyway, oh, Jake's Turkish, great. Yeah, so maybe you'll understand a bit about this guitar. Okay, so this song is called, I think I'm gonna call it Look at Me. That's still feeling. Okay. Look at me, I'm all grown I'm still figuring out that song, but I feel really excited about the tuning and the feeling and everything. The opposing guitar and vocal line so ethereal. Thank you. It's like my favorite thing. I spend so much time like sitting there going in all the different directions. Thank you. I don't play any brass instruments, but I would like to, maybe, if I had time. Trombone's my favourite because you can obviously slide around with it, and I think it's the best one. That's kind of everything that I was going to play today. I think if there's any more kind of specific questions, then I'll hang around for a little bit, but I think, I just wanted to really share those with you, and I hope you enjoyed them, and sorry it's not so professional with the sound. I don't really know what I'm doing. I think I'll hopefully start doing a few more live streams. I do enjoy them. It's nice to actually, even though I still can't see anyone, it's like nice to feel like you're connecting in a real moment and time. What is a CRT trombone? I have no idea what this means. And I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but Tachy Bunker is a crazy artist. I just never know what's coming around the corner. What are your main inspirations? I'd say it's really funny because inspirations and influences are so different. I guess inspirations in this current moment would be Ben Johnston, who's an incredible composer, and he does these amazing string quartets that do these incredible tuning things but sound totally kind of like it's all meant to be and so locked in that you don't realise, but the feeling of it is amazing. Like hearing a string quartet playing with those tunings feels like they're completely different instruments. I find that very inspiring. I find an artist called Marina Herlop very inspiring. She just does amazing kind of production. Same with a band called Jockstrap. Amazing production. And also the other person I'll mention is Mabbe Frati. I hope I said her name right, but this incredible cellist. And I love her work as well. Have you listened to Murmur Mori? No, I haven't, but I feel like the names come up, so I will after this. Thank you, Manic Moose. I love your name. That's really nice. Thank you. Yes, and thank you for your lovely. I'll write the names down. Ben Johnston, Marina Herlop. Who else did I say? Yeah. What are the names that I mentioned? When you say just intonation, is that you are picking a root and then trying lots of ratios and cherry picking them from them and placing them across 12 notes? Yeah, so a lot of my music doesn't stay on 12 notes. So Jay did the song that just came out, and in Autumn My Heart Breaks, they're constantly shifting, which is sort of like microtonal modulation. But with the piano ones, it's like cherry picking the notes and then trying ratios. And I think I'm just always thinking about the feeling, like if it's bright or dark, kind of what I was saying earlier, but just like how you could take a chord, like chords can feel so different depending on the context. And then I kind of come up with a system where I've got all of the notes that I need, or I'm able to do enough pivots that I'm happy. And I've got enough variations of notes that I can create shimmers, and I guess that's the funny thing, is a lot of people are like, oh, I can't hear that it's microtonal or whatever, but that's kind of the whole point. That's what I love exploring, is music that doesn't sound like it like you expect it to sound, but it just like feels unique because the way it's being tuned is unique. And I think there's a lot of music out there that's like that blows my mind. It's just like a feeling, isn't it? Thank you for tuning in. Any plans for a show in Turkey? I would love to come and play in Turkey at some point. Great country. I spent some time in Istanbul when I got that guitar with my friend Tolga Hançigulu, and I love Istanbul. Did you see the YouTube clip of the guy who played the slide saxophone over Bonfire? Was that the glissophonic? I think I did. I think I know what you're saying. Yeah, there's a guy who makes these instruments where you can slide. He sent me a recorder, which I don't have on me right now, but a recorder where you can slide between the notes, which is crazy. But yeah, I so enjoy like seeing everyone's duets. It's so nice. Could you get a bit more into the microtonal modulations in Jaded? Do they have something to do with the chord charts you posted on Instagram? So I think I know what you mean by the chord charts. The chord charts being, there's a post, I think it's 2 posts ago, and that's actually about In Autumn My Heart Breaks. That's like the chord sequences that modulate in Autumn My Heart Breaks. However, in Jaded, what's happening, let's see if I can do this on here. I probably can actually. So in Jaded, what's happening is the verses are all like locked in, kind of nothing is modulating. In the chorus, this isn't gonna work. Actually, yeah, this is gonna work. I'm just gonna like play a bit and I'll talk over the top. Oh my goodness, that's so loud. So this would be like an instrumental of Jaded. What happens is I play a D chord and then this C, like C, oh yeah, I can't talk and speak at the same time. Wait, play and speak at the same time. I have a D chord and then what I do is I took the C as if it was a D7 chord, and then that C then becomes like minus 31 cents because it's pure to the D. You can't hear this now because it's not, it's all like, all the patches are automated to change. So yeah, the C would be minus 31, and then that becomes a suspension that goes on to the B flat, but because that's minus 31, the B flat, everything follows with that as well. So there's like this pivot where all of the notes sort of like shift down minus 31. But I think the G stays bright in the context of this chord as well. I'm trying to remember, but yeah, basically there's some notes which allow, like that C would then allow, for example, the E flat and the B flat to pivot minus 31. And then it continues. I think in this song there's only one pivot point and it always repeats. So that being like here where we just were, let's see, is this a section? Yeah. Okay, it's gonna start. If you listen carefully, you can hear it. The melody's getting like lower and lower. Here again. Here again. So it's already gone down minus 31 4 times. Happens again here, there, and again here. But then it's gone down so many times, I'm like, oh, maybe this time the pattern should start a semitone higher so it doesn't drop down too much, because I want it to feel like it's dropping down, but then occasionally it resets a bit higher. And I was just trying to like create that feeling like you're trying to hold everything together, but you're like sinking. And I don't know if that's made any sense, but that's basically what I did. It was a lot of like automating maths tuning, but like just to kind of find the space where the chords could, feel like they're moving down, and then that there's like these pivot points, but the idea is you can't spot the pivot points, you just feel them. And then if you like go back to the start of the section and listen to the melody, it's like, whoa, it's like shifted down. And it makes it a nightmare to play like on the cello or anything basically acoustic. But even then I like love embodying that feeling of what that feels like to like sing and things are shifting, because it's also totally natural that things shift. I don't know. So I'm interested in the precision of shifting. Okay, so yeah. Do you know Rob Luft? No. Have you ever tried the primordiality approach? No. Using harmonic segments that reinforce a specific higher harmonic as a tonal root, like using 7 or 11 as the home chord. Oh yeah, I think I have, but I didn't know that it was called the primordiality. Yeah, I didn't know it was called that. I think I've sort of experimented with that. In Water Lily, I think I don't know if this is correct, if I'm understanding this correctly, but I have moments where in Water Lily I might have like the one that I was playing earlier. that F sharp that's a bit lower in the context of like I'm playing an A minor chord but with the added F sharp, but the F sharp is being tuned to a D. So the F sharp is like minus 14 cents or whatever, something like that, depending on the context of the D. And then what I do is then I use that F sharp to become the root note of like that F sharp. Actually, I guess it's not the root note, but that's like the fifth of the next B chord. And then the A also like tunes to the B, so it goes like minus 14, and then that means that the B is also like lower as well, and then you tune like a seventh on top of that, so that's like minus 14, minus 31, and then you end up like with a note that feels a bit quarter tonal almost, but it feels totally consonant. Like in that shift, you wouldn't be like, oh my god, listen to that like crazy quarter tone. Like you'd be like, oh, that, it just sounds in tune. Okay, so I just find that fascinating. Are you planning on playing in France? I hope so. I don't have any plans, but I really hope so. I would like to a lot. Tell me where to, please. Thank you for buying stuff, guys. Really appreciate it. That's the feeling you get. Jaded is almost perfect. The only thing wrong with it is it finishes too soon. Well, I think when I play it live, I'll just keep it rolling. I'll just like go onwards from now. I'll just, yeah. And then I think the version that goes hardest is live, which is kind of nice anyway. Thank you, KCPRS. I saw the vinyls are sold out. Will you be making more of them? I hope so, yeah. And I think I'm going to make vinyls of the newer songs that are going to come out, which would be nice. And then I can explore making more Otherworld vinyls if there's demand. Maybe I'll do a call out soon. I'd love to even come to London to see you play. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Actually, in terms of London, do keep a watch out because I will be announcing something very soon. And I won't say much more than maybe early February. But don't tell anyone. I haven't announced anything yet, but just trying to arrange something and get it all in line. Kind of a ridiculous question. Do you or any of the folks here recommend a minimal desktop setup or books you'd recommend to get started on with this journey? Yeah, I would say the best book that you can read is The Harmonic Experience. That's the book that like changed my life a little bit, because it explained so much to me, like through sound. Like it explains it through like practical. You sit down at a piano or a guitar and you like hear it, and I love it because it's like it's mathsy, but it's very like visual and it's based on sound. And there's like a lot of books that are good, but I actually just like couldn't really get into them. But I will recommend them as well because I know for a lot of other people they've been really helpful. But like books by like Harry Partcher's book, and then there's the Helmholtz book as well, which is what's that called? Sensations of Tone. And then there's a book actually that's very good, something that's called like Why Equal Temperament Ruined Music or something. I might have made that up, but there's something like that. And then yeah, but The Harmonic Experience is my favorite. Yeah, so I would recommend that one. And in terms of like desktop setup, I mean, in Logic even you can just tune, you can change the tuning setups as a starting point. There's also this amazing resource called the Hexatone, which Mark Sabat made, and you just type it into Google and it comes up, and that's really cool, and you can like play different tunings and stuff. So yeah, I would say those. Hexatone's just on the computer, so that's nice. I'm like not very advanced with actually the tech side of all of this, so there'll be better people to ask for that. I'm still figuring it out. Yeah, I think I'll wrap it up there. Thank you so much for tuning in on, I don't know what time it is for everyone, but Sunday morning here. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Thank you for listening and buying and your interest. And I hope I made some sense and it was interesting. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Yeah, hopefully, and yeah, How Equal Temperament Ruined Harmony, that's the one. Cool. Thank you, everyone.